Hello everyone, today I bring you a video that's going to dive deep into one of the most recent and intriguing military innovations, China's new invisible aircraft carrier. This technological leap is not only impressive due to its advanced engineering, but has also stirred up a wave of concern in the United States. In this video, we'll take a closer look at the features of this aircraft carrier, how it compares to the existing models, and why its revelation is causing such a huge stir in military and political circles. Buckle up for a detailed analysis that may change the way you look at the current arms race and geopolitical shifts. To fully understand the impact of this new development, it's important to take a step back and look at the context behind it. For the past few decades, China has been making significant strides in modernizing its military. And in recent years, they've been investing heavily not just in strengthening their armed forces, but in building their influence on the global stage. In essence, China has been preparing to challenge the military dominance of the United States, especially when it comes to naval power. This new invisible aircraft carrier is part of that strategy, and its revelation could be a game changer. So what exactly makes this aircraft carrier different from the traditional ones we know? Well, for starters, it's based on cutting-edge stealth technology. Stealth tech has been around for years, primarily used in fighter jets like the F-22 or the F-35. But applying it to an entire aircraft carrier is something new. The ship's design minimizes radar detection, making it significantly harder to spot from a distance. This could allow China's Navy to operate with more discretion and surprise, gaining a strategic advantage in potential confrontations. Imagine this: a giant warship capable of carrying and deploying aircraft, yet almost invisible to radar and other detection systems. This represents a dramatic shift in naval warfare. The traditional models of aircraft carriers are massive, highly visible targets that can be easily tracked by satellites and radar. But an invisible carrier would be much harder to detect, providing China with a huge tactical advantage in naval combat. Now you might be wondering, why is this such a big deal? After all, it's just one ship, right? Well, the answer lies in the broader geopolitical context. The United States, which has been the world's military superpower for decades, has maintained its dominance through advanced technologies, a large naval fleet, and a global presence. China's new invisible aircraft carrier signals that they are serious about challenging that dominance, and this has serious implications for global security. Let's think about it for a moment. Military superiority is not just about having the most weapons or the biggest fleet. It's about maintaining a strategic advantage and making sure you can act quickly and decisively when needed. Stealth technology in naval warfare changes the entire game. The ability to conduct surprise strikes or deploy forces without being detected gives China a new level of power that wasn't available to them before. The United States has always been keenly aware of any technological advancements that might disrupt their military superiority, and China's new invisible aircraft carrier is no exception. In fact, it has raised alarm bells in Washington. For decades, the US has had the largest and most powerful navy in the world, and any challenge to that status quo is met with intense scrutiny. The American military is known for its technological edge, and the introduction of China's stealth carrier has created a sense of urgency. How will the US respond? Will they need to accelerate their own stealth developments? Will they shift their focus toward countering these new capabilities? These are questions that defense analysts and military strategists in the US are grappling with right now. But this isn't just about military competition, it's also about geopolitics. The balance of power between the US and China has been shifting for years, with China asserting itself more aggressively on the global stage, especially in the Asia-Pacific region. The introduction of such a powerful piece of military technology adds a new layer of complexity to this ongoing struggle for influence. The reveal of China's invisible aircraft carrier is not just a concern for the US, it's turning heads all around the world. Countries that have traditionally been US allies, such as Japan, South Korea, and Australia, are now rethinking their security strategies in light of these new developments. Some may view it as a sign that they need to bolster their own military capabilities to maintain a balance of power in the region. Other countries like Russia might see this as an opportunity to strengthen ties with China, forming new alliances in the face of what they perceive as American dominance. The global military landscape is becoming more complicated, and the unveiling of China's stealth aircraft carrier is only the beginning. It's a wake-up call for the entire international community to reconsider their defense postures and alliances. So where does all of this lead us? What does the future of naval warfare look like now that we have entered the era of stealth carriers? Well, it's clear that naval combat is about to become much more unpredictable. With the ability to operate undetected, China's Navy will have more flexibility and freedom to execute surprise strikes, conduct reconnaissance, and respond quickly to any threats. But the US and other global powers aren't standing still. You can bet that there's already a flurry of activity in military labs around the world, as nations scramble to catch up and develop countermeasures to these new technologies. We may see new stealth technologies, anti-stealth radar systems, or even entirely new strategies designed to counter China's advantage. The implications of this shift in naval technology will extend far beyond just military tactics. It will influence the way countries interact with each other, how they negotiate military agreements, and how they approach conflicts. The invisible aircraft carrier is more than just a technological marvel. It's a symbol of China's growing growing military and geopolitical influence. To wrap up, the introduction of China's new invisible aircraft carrier marks a pivotal moment in modern military technology. It represents a significant leap forward in stealth capabilities, challenging traditional notions of naval warfare. As countries around the world react to this development, it's clear that the balance of power is shifting, and the global military landscape is changing before our eyes. The US and other nations are now in a race to catch up and develop their own countermeasures, ensuring that they maintain their position of power. This is more than just a battle of weapons, it's a struggle for global influence and control over the world's oceans. Thank you for watching. Make sure to hit the like button if you found this analysis insightful, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on military technology and global security issues. I'll see you in the next video.